Machine tools are power-driven machines which help a lot in the workshop, at home, and in industry. There are different kinds of machine tools. We have drills, boring machines, milling machines, and lathes. The lathe is maybe the most complex of the machine tools, and you can perform different jobs using only this machine. You can see clearly the components of a lathe consulting this link. As you can see from this picture, this is part of the machine that you use during your practice lessons at school. This is the anterior part of the machine, and it is called the lathe. The lathe is important because it provides electricity to the machine, and there is also the point of attachment for the workpiece. Opposite the headstock, there is the tailstock, and in case of long workpieces, it is a good support. The central part of the machine is called the saddle. The saddle moves along and across the bed using handles. This part is also important because here there is the tool post where you insert the tool to work on the workpiece, and there is also a coolant to cool down the temperature of the workpiece that tends to be high because of the friction. Here is the tool post. Here is the tool already inserted. When you change the tool, you lose the bolts up here, insert, and then tighten. The big pedal down here is the brake pedal. Using a lathe, you can do different operations, and these are samples. You work on a workpiece and you shape the workpiece, reducing the volume or changing the shape, or doing some kind of threading or drilling, boring, and all these operations in the lathe are made on metals. So the tool, the single tool, is fed, and as the workpiece turns rapidly, the tool eliminates some external material in different ways. When you work inside the workpiece, this is boring. And if you just want to make a hole, that operation is drilling. So we have here an example of a workpiece, and it has a square shoulder, and that is the axis. This workpiece is mounted on the headstock where there is the chuck, and it, you can see from this drawing, rotates on this way, so towards the operator, and turns. Okay, and what is that you apply a cutting tool here, and it starts, as the workpiece rotates, starts eliminating the material. So here, as the tool feeds into the workpiece that rotates, the diameter changes. It is smaller in this situation, and the chips are the metal pieces of metal that have been eliminated from the outside of the workpiece.